Hey Kickstarter, how's it going? My name is Andrew Corbett.
And I'm Brendan Serrano.
And together we created Shibboleth, which many of you backed and we're so thankful. Like, it means the world to us. It's our first campaign, so a lot of the people who backed it are friends and family. So every time like a name came up that I didn't know, I just ran around my house.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of been like a long month for us, but we're happy you guys actually decided to jump on board.
We learned a lot.
Tears.
Yeah. I mean, okay, so let's just start off with kind of what the campaign was like for us and just give you guys some information. So this was our first Kickstarter campaign, and I just want to thank a lot of you for, sending really encouraging emails. A lot of you are creators, and you've been here before as well. What we did wrong was we did not promote the game as much as we needed to.
Yeah, starting off, we probably should have had a little bit more of like a fan base, if anything. So this next month, we're actually going to fix that.
Yeah, so no, the plan of action is we're doing, and I said this in the update, but I just wanted to clarify as well. What we're doing is we're going to go to local game stores and do play tests during this month, and hopefully, do a little bit of door-to-door sales. We got a little bit of a background in that. And the other thing we're going to do is this podcast, which this is the first like mini episode of. It's going to be like 10 minutes long at the most. But what we're going to do is, the only thing I really didn't like about the Kickstarter experience is it seemed like every message we got was spam. And it would always start with like, hey, we loved your project. Here's, for $19 a month, your dreams can come true. And, when you're in the middle of a failing campaign, like that sucks.
All the spam was basically dealing with, ooh, we can promote you. But honestly, they probably just take care of money.
So we kind of decided like it'd be cool to be able to send that message to somebody and not be a crook. So we're like, you know what, let's give people a chance to like promote, because if you're a new person or even if you've established yourself, like you're going to love talking about the thing you're making, and there should be a place for you to do that. So that's what this podcast is going to be. And, hopefully people like it, and we'll talk a little bit about our, creative process and our games and stuff. And hopefully over this month we can work on getting that list of 100 backers that we've talked about. So let's talk a little bit about like what the next campaign is going to be as far as like goals and kind of where we're looking to hit.
Yeah. I guess one is we're lowering the actual goal that we want from 25,000 to 10,000. More realistic, honestly.
Yeah, no, I mean, especially for like the amount of people we can hit. I mean, to give you guys a little look behind the curtain, like we had 340 page views this entire campaign, all of 25 days.
Which might be just because Kickstarter threw us, as you read probably in our update, to the very end of the list. So again, thank you for actually showing up.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that some of you like probably clicked 15 pages to find us means a lot, and you know who you are. So yeah, one of the things we're going to do is Kickstarter's algorithm, from what we understand, and we're not experts on it. Basically, if you can have a large percentage of your goal and a long amount of time left on your campaign, you go up further and further on the list. The other way you can be on the top of the list is if you're like a project they love or a staff pick, but the other mistake we made is we relied on being that in this campaign. We were like, we're going to hit that. We did the animated video.
Sent at least 3 or 4 emails?
Yeah, progressively desperate emails, but, then you can't rely on that. So you have to make the algorithm work for you. And what we're going to do is hopefully have 100 backers and get 30% of that goal, of that $10,000 goal in that first day. And that's where we're kind of lining it up. Because in this campaign, I think our average backer amount was like $37. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, if we can get 100 people, that's 37% of the goal, which would be fantastic because, people will look at that and go, wow, they have a lot of time left. This is actually going to happen. As opposed to, I think we were sitting around 6%, and people are like coming by and like, no, these guys are dead on the side of the road.
Yeah. Honestly, on day 3, when somebody backed us, I was actually pretty happy about that.
Oh, yeah, no, because we had like $1,000 day 1. I was like, okay, we just do this every day, we're good. And then like day 2, it was like $200. Like, oh, hey, it's going to pick back up. And I remember there was one day we made $5, and we went to Taco Bell and spent $6. And I was like, this is as bad as it gets. This is the rock bottom of this campaign. But, I'm glad we experienced this because there's a lot of positive stuff that's happening because of it. Like, I think this podcast is going to be great. I'm really excited for it. So just to give you guys an idea, in about a month, hopefully, about September 1st is what we're looking at. We're going to relaunch the campaign, hopefully getting that 100 backers. What you can do as the backers is if you've already backed the game, I think it's safe to assume that you like it. Or you're going on like a
some sort of interest.
Yeah, or it's like a long con, like a really sick joke. And even if it's that, send us your email so we can keep you in contact. And next month let you know so we can do day one and really give this thing a good shot. Also, this is going to be on our YouTube page, and you can subscribe there if you don't want to give us our email address, because that's another way you can kind of stay current and figure out what's happening.
And if you're actually in the Atlanta area and just happen to be going to Dragon Con,
oh yeah,
we're probably going to be there. And the game.
Yeah, the game corner.
Yeah, which I believe is in one of the main hotels. So yeah, just find us there, and we'll probably be playing it for a while. So.
Sure. I mean, hopefully that'll be during the campaign, because Dragon Con's like the third week of September.
No, it's the first week.
Is it
Labor Day.
Okay, well, I got to get going on my costume. But yeah, thanks so much, Kickstarter. It really means a lot to us that you backed us, especially at our sorry state for our first campaign. It's nothing but high marks from here on out.
Yeah, hopefully.
All right, so thanks a lot, guys.